Round 3, huh? Fight. So the idea, right, with this game, with the Sorrowvirus, is that we go through iterations, basically. We go through instances of this kind of dream nightmare version of Wakeland City, trying to free dolls, which effectively are freeing souls, I guess, that have been trapped and maybe partially corrupted by the anomalies. I'm not 100% sure if they were all corrupted, but I'm not remembering all the little bits of information we've read up to this point about it. But say Silhouette, welcome. Thanks for joining me on the stream, man. I know I know for a lot of people it's like I don't know if I can make every stream this weekend, or so I appreciate the support, man. I don't know if you made every single one, but you made at least 3 of them, so I appreciate it. Thanks very much. I did not switch this back to look at the Sorrowvirus. You do that really fast. I'm still looking for Mundaun, which of course isn't running now. All right. Continue. All right, so down here in the bottom left, you can see instance 3. So this is the 3rd round. We now have the cousin's wristwatch. I don't remember his name. We now have his wristwatch, though. So we can try to find that and freeze time again. Unless it was a one-time thing. We'll find out. They'll either say that I could still use it, or I'll just operate under the assumption that I can still find it. And we'll see how that goes. That obviously, especially this last time, made that considerably easier to get through things when you don't have a time crunch, right? But I don't know if we'll have the wristwatch again or not. We'll see. And even if we have it this 3rd time, we may not have it the 4th time. Like things changed from from instance 1 to instance 2. So they obviously could change going into other instances as well. So, all right, let's see what opening dialogue and stuff we get this time. In the hospital bed again. I think this is us being carted to the room where they're going to work. I think that's what this is.
We've all been dead once before. We just didn't realize it. We weren't born yet. Those infected with the Sorrowvirus like yourself have been dead more than once, and you of all people don't deserve to suffer through this torment repeatedly. Family is important, wouldn't you agree? I'm fighting for what remains of mine, and that includes you. The choice is yours. Look closely. Follow the signs. Leave no room unexplored.
Okay, I wonder if that's the uncle talking to us. As far as I know, the uncle is in this kind of purgatory room, but he is able to control the hive mind or whatever. So if that's true, if I'm not mistaken on that, then we were already basically enough into this world for the next instance that he was able to communicate with us, I guess. I mean, it's hard to say, right? Some of this stuff you don't really get an explanation for initially. It gets explained as you go along. So, sanity levels unstable. Why it's safe for him. Yeah, so we had sanity levels dangerous last time. Now it says unstable. Is unstable an improvement over dangerous? Probably. I would guess unstable just means it's like sane, but not exactly. Where dangerous makes it sound like it's really bad news. Let's see if there's anything else to tutorial. I don't remember. I did the one over there on the end, of course. I don't remember if I did this. Did I do this one in instance 2? Well, I might have missed some lore, but we'll do this one. Let's see what it says. I was asleep, but I remember that I could feel my nails scratching against the floor. My fingers bled as they pulled my body closer to my mother, who refused to do anything as my hands wrapped themselves around her neck. Did he choke his mom to death? Damn. I could feel her voice reverberate through my hands, but I wouldn't wake up, even though my mother's eyes were staring directly into mine. In the hundreds of visits I've made to Purgatory, I've never been possessed by a purgatorial remnant before, a soul lost to time that can bleed like red blood across Purgatory, looking for a vessel to take control of. I never trusted my mother. She manipulated everyone, including my father. But she was my mother. She was my only mother. I have to put it to the back of my mind and focus on the symbols. Otherwise, I'll lose my grip on Purgatory and turn into a purgatorial remnant myself. Yeah, it's getting serious, right? Like, just between instance 1 and 2, we started seeing the anomalies showing up in different places where they were not before, right? In instance 1, they were only in that one cavern. Instance 2, they were everywhere, a little bit here and there, like an occasional one here and there. My guess is with 3, there'll be more than there were in 2, and with 4, they're probably all over the place. The first wave of collectible dolls were simple plushies that featured a pullable string that played music and voices. So a reminder, this is again talking about that kind of kids series that the dolls had been a part of. They were ahead of their time, as these dolls were the first to feature mechanical parts that allowed the dolls' heads and arms to move. While there were 5 main characters in the shows, they featured many variants across the years, including fan favorites that were never seen again, such as alternate versions of Wendy wearing a yellow dress and a green dress. A black-dressed Wendy known as Darkwind was also rumored. The company behind these shows faced legal issues over not paying enough royalties for using guest starring characters in the show. This is believed to be one of the causes for the cancellation of Wendy and the Wondersome Web Tales, as well as the public backlash. However, rumors are currently circulating that it will be rebooted once again as Wendy and Dottore. Interesting. I wonder if one of the dolls we're going to get is Darkwind. All right. Darkwind is in Darkwind. Here we go. Ah! Oh, I'm so shocked that there are these people behind me. The fact that it did it the first time was startling, but once you did it once, it's like, gee, I wonder, is it going to happen again? Since this part is, other than the notes, is pretty much the same. All right, so a new recording.
My name is Daniel North. I have done my best to encourage Wyatt to follow my clues. Once he finds Cassandra, he'll find his desire to fight, to go against the order of his parents. Once he regains his free will, he can find a way to escape them. He can be free from his everlasting torment.
So we have somebody specifically working actively against our parents, or like Wyatt's parents, to try to, I guess, try to get him free. But crap, I wasn't even reading that. Gosh dang it. Okay, you know what? we're gonna reset this one because I did not read that at all and I want to read it. Okay, we'll have to go through the opening thing again, but then I'll just open and close the 2 notes since we already read those. Sorry about that. I thought it was just gonna be the same as with instance 2. I didn't read it and then nothing appeared, no symbol appeared to touch, so I need to read it to see what I'm supposed to do this 3rd time.
We've all been dead once before. We just didn't realize it. We weren't born yet. Those infected with the Sorrowvirus like yourself have been dead more than once, and you of all people don't deserve to suffer through this torment repeatedly. Family is important, wouldn't you agree? I'm fighting for what remains of mine, and that includes you. The choice is yours. Look closely. Follow the signs. Leave no room unexplored.
Yeah, when he says he's fighting for mine, which includes us, Wyatt, that's what makes me think it's the uncle. I still obviously don't know, but I suspect because of that. Because otherwise, how are we his? I don't know, right? I don't remember what the uncle's name is, so I don't know if Daniel is for sure the uncle, but all right, there. Okay. This. All right. And then oh, shocked. Okay. Okay, now let me pay attention to what it says after this listening to this.
My name is Daniel North. I have done my best to encourage Wyatt to follow my clues. Once he finds Cassandra, he'll find his desire to fight, to go against the order of his parents. Once he regains his free will, he can find a way to escape them. He can be free from his everlasting torment.
After listening to digital, an interactive symbol will appear. To allow you to navigate. Yeah, I know that. Why didn't the symbol appear before? And now why is it here again? What? Oh. As I move away, it automatically switches back? Oh, damn. Well, that's different. Okay. Here's the lighter. Okay, we want that for sure, so that's good. Light up candles cannot be used. If I don't touch this guy, what do we see when we look up here? Keep your eye on the ball again, and it's Bella again. Okay. All right. So far it's still save yourself. No eyes. No. So this doesn't have nailed thorn like it had before. I wonder if that's not until we get to a little bit farther in. Maybe. So yeah, we did get an extra right. We have one in the bathroom now that was not there. This one was in the second instance, but not the one in the bathroom. So I spoke with Wyatt today about his visits to Wakeland City, especially his first time visiting it as a very young child. During Assessment Zero, he admitted that he has struggled with nightmares in the past of dolls crying and screaming out for his help. They cried the names of their family members and begged for Wyatt to let them know of their collective fates. Only recently has Wyatt been able to sleep an entire night without being haunted by the dolls. They are still present in every single one of his visits to Purgatory. His last visit was one of the worst, where he experienced a twisted and nightmarish form of the dolls, who were taller than him, with elongated limbs. Perhaps if he did experience permanent sleep deprivation, at least then he would be free from these terrors. Permanent sleep deprivation? That's not the answer. That for sure will make somebody go insane. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's not what we want. We definitely don't want the permanent sleep deprivation. Don't see a watch on the table. Did not see one when I was over in the other room either. What about over here? No, right? Yeah, no. The lighter was there, and I thought I looked, but just making sure. Okay.
It's easy to lose track of time in a timeless place. I need to keep checking in with those clocks whenever I can. Leaving it for too long will cause me to age quickly. Leaving it forever will do something far worse.
Can I? Oh, there we go. I was like, was it going to let me click or just flip me the middle finger? It's like, no. You can have the bird. That's fine. Screw you. I don't see a watch yet. I don't know if it always... I would guess it does not always appear in the same place. It might. Might be real easy peasy that way, but I doubt it. Yep. And then Wendy's going to run again.
Wait, come back here.
Oh, and there's another one here too. Yep, that was not there before. Okay. I do not want to jinx myself, but I'm really hoping that these don't become active and start hunting you and stuff at any point.
Please help me! I don't want to die! Please!
Said try to explore every room, but that still doesn't open for me, so. Watch. I still don't see a watch. Okay. Let's read this and then we'll go touch the clock again. One of our earliest subjects perished the other day. The Sorrowvirus had worn off after a great deal of time. Yet after months, their corpse showed zero sign of rigor mortis. The cause of this is unknown. We do not know why the Sorrowvirus, even after wearing off, preserves the body for a great deal of time. During assessment 0, I addressed the deceased's body and made sure there were zero signs of life. The subject was dead. Why weren't they decaying? Perhaps the Catholicon still lingers in their system. Can the Sorrowvirus store the Catholicon for usage outside of Purgatory? I will need to undergo further research into the supernatural properties of the Catholicon. Okay, let's go back. Touch El Clocko. I obviously know that's not actually Spanish. I don't know enough Spanish to know what clock is. I know how to say, like, what time is it? Que hora es, but there are things like clock I don't know. I don't know enough Spanish. Just because I go down and build houses in Mexico sometimes, so I know some Spanish, but not nearly enough. I mean, that's not enough to know all of those, right? Oh, the lighter was over here last time. Interesting. So the lighter must randomize its position too. Well, then I'm positive the wristwatch randomizes. If the lighter is in a different place every time, there's no way the wristwatch isn't also. There's one there, and then there is, looks like, there's one on this side now too, right? Oh, no. No? Oh, I thought, because it was behind this, I saw the candlelight. I thought it was that. Another one of those. I did not get an indicator saying the wristwatch appeared nearby. So I guess I don't expect it unless that shows up. After I spoke to Subject 7, I was on my way out of the subterranean levels of the ACE, and I saw Roscoe Heller sitting next to Wyatt, speaking to him while he slept. I don't know how Mr. Heller got down here. He doesn't even have the credentials to access this area. However, I can see that he cares deeply for Wyatt. Nonetheless, he's still too volatile to speak to. It's risky to involve Mr. Heller at this point in time. Perhaps when Roscoe is feeling more like himself, then I might be able to involve him too. Roscoe is an exceptionally talented figure. It's no wonder Caleb assigned him as the HSS, head of surface security. It surprises me that Caleb hasn't involved him in any other of the subterranean paranormal research thus far. Yeah, Roscoe is the cousin. Caleb is the dad, and it does not surprise me that he's not involved Roscoe in the subterranean paranormal research. Probably, possibly. Oh, there's a wristwatch. Hey, there we go.
He always used to wind it every time he came to talk to me.
Oh, so this time it didn't warn me. Okay, so I got to keep an eye out. Okay, so it's different than I was thinking. Okay, yeah, if Roscoe encountered really troubling things in his trips to Purgatory, which I can't imagine he did anything except encounter troubling things. So if he did, I would think that would be an indicator that he might have some mental instability,
Why did you kill me?
or that he might suffer more or permanent psychological damage if he were to be involved with this stuff. Okay. And then there is Wendy running off, and there's Wendy in green dress. So we saw Darkwing initially at the end of the first hall, where she went, where we had to duck to come down here. So we saw Darkwing because it was Wendy in a dark dress, and then there was a green dress. That's why she's dressed differently sometimes. All right. So nothing over here. Said try to access every room. I don't know if there's secret rooms. I feel like probably not. This game doesn't seem to have stuff like that, but... Yeah, and there's Wendy in a... like an orange dress or whatever, too. So there's that also.
My father died in Raccoon City. I don't really have any memories of my mother. It taught me one thing, to fight for the lives of the little family that I have left. Family, however, is beyond blood. Even though I haven't officially met him, Wyatt has been stranded at a crossroads, waiting for his calling. Ideally, I'd like to keep him alive, but I'm no god. Even I cannot save him from death.
I was moving, trying to see if I could get closer to the radio, make the voice louder, but I didn't. I couldn't. And I don't know that you have an option for that. Game. Global volume music. Dialogue is maxed, yeah. So I don't know. I guess just dialogue is just often too too quiet. Sorry about that if you can't hear. You can hear the police officer or whatever that has a vendetta against Caleb, right? Against Wyatt's father. So I don't know why that one is more difficult to read, but or to hear, but okay. What's this? I've made sure that the synthetic version of the Sorrowvirus can also be cured by the current antidote that I'm manufacturing. That way, any outbreaks can be properly contained before they become uncontrollable. Alice wouldn't approve of what I'm doing, nor would Subject 6. It's the only way to expose Hale's atrocities to the world. I wish there was a safe way to expose Hale, but the government is on our side. Perhaps I can still reach out to Bethany Buchanan, a famous whistleblower. Failing that, after Wyatt is freed, I'll weaponize the synthetic variant so that it is ready to be exposed to the general public. I am sorry. You'll never wake up, I think is what it just said. So this guy, or girl, whatever, this person is synthesizing the Sorrowvirus. So there's the natural Sorrowvirus, I guess, that people contract, but then there's a synthetic version that he's making, and he's got an antidote with his as well. So if there's some kind of an outbreak, I am guessing the outbreak is like with the anomalies and stuff. Then he's saying, then they'll be able to better quarantine people, basically. It can be contained because he'll have an antidote, so they can quarantine areas and then drop the antidote there or whatever. But he said, once we're free, so once Wyatt is free, he's going to weaponize the synthetic variant, so it'll be exposed to everybody. So I don't know what to do. Like, Wyatt wouldn't want to be stuck in this nightmare forever, right? But this guy is going to go all nuclear on everybody with the virus. That does not seem okay, but... What is... Huh. Is that coming off of that anomaly? Maybe. Anyway, interesting. Okay. Yeah, so we have more here too, right? There's one there and there are two down the end. Not that they're ever a threat. At least they're not a threat here because you can't get to them. But I think this over here might be where we end up later. Within or to a point. Like maybe this is would if the gates did not close here, maybe this would be a shortcut to the cavern or something. But I don't know. Check your inventory. Yeah. So I've got the lighter and I've got Roscoe's stopwatch. So I don't need to touch the clocks now. Hi. So there's one on each side now? That's not great. Away with you and then nailed Thorn a bunch. Cassandra Noble. But I still don't know this number, right? I had to have found the number somewhere. At some point, I would think. Maybe I don't find it till the very end, though. The exit is there, so I need to find the number if I'm gonna exit properly, I guess. There's not number out here or something that I've just been missing, right? If there's been a number in each of the instances, then I've definitely missed it because I've not been keeping track of any of that. Okay, well, whatever. We'll just keep going, I guess. Hopefully I find a number for that sometime in this instance so I can write it down next time we go through there. I could just try to leave by using it. Okay, yep, that happens. There's another anomaly on the right side. The left side was there last time. Now we have the right side as well. Awesome. I totally was looking forward to it.
My life, looking for something I'll never live to find. She's suffocating with the overwhelming amount of ambition she has to find the secret to eternal life. There is no secret. There is no eternal life. Even your father is wrong. Anomalies can die after a very long time too. Even if you physically prevented yourself from aging, your soul would die inside your body, leaving nothing but a suicidal shell. I've seen it before.
Wow. So they're wrong. There is no eternal life. Everybody, like infected with an anomaly or whatever, eventually does die. Maybe they just live longer or something. But then they're also an anomaly, so they're corrupted. Yeah, it's not great, obviously. When you start talking about weaponizing a cure, it's time to think if you're really still making a try now, right? Are you, when you say you're going to infect everybody with the virus for the good of humanity, you might want to check your motives. Yeah. Seriously. It's like, bruh, are you like high? See, he turns his head and stuff. That makes me super nervous. I really don't like that. I mean, a little bit, maybe, but this is just, yeah, I can get that there. Let's just do that. So if I have to run, I don't have to stand at all. It is with great sadness today to write that a tragedy has befallen Hale. Wyatt woke up today, but it wasn't Wyatt. A purgatorial remnant possessed his body. Wyatt would have been trapped inside. It would have felt like sleep paralysis to him. He witnessed everything that followed. We didn't expect that Renee Hale would be in the ACE that day. Despite this tragedy, she asked us to continue developing the cure for the Sorrowvirus, and so we shall. After everything that happened, Wyatt was killed, sending him back to purgatory once more. Hopefully, he'll return as himself the next time he escapes, if he chooses to escape at all. Purgatorial remnants are lost, corrupted souls that breed across purgatory where others may be present. The demons. Damn. So we are, just in doing what we did last time, apparently we've become possessed with Purgatorial Remnant. Or at least we were. We may not still be, but we were. That is not okay. Willowell's School. Okay. He was there last time too, I think, right? Whatever. That was there last time, as was this one, I think. So I wonder where the new one in this room will be. Probably around by the desks. That's going to be fun to try to get around. All right. I cannot get in there. Dottore is there. Although, you know, I don't know that we ever actually get to that room in this version of the realm or whatever. This kind of dark version of stuff. So if we were unable to switch back in this third instance, right, when we were in that first, like, Wyatt's safe room, once that switched to this kind of nightmare thing with the symbol, does that mean now that if I listen to this tape and then I click the symbol here, I'm not going to be able to switch back? I hope it's not bugged here, because I think it was a bug in Wyatt's safe room where it did not switch. Because I think it was supposed to show the symbol, right? Just like previous times, because it did end up showing it later. I don't know, it's weird.
The anomalies, every single one of them, used to be people. They used to be alive. They had family, friends. Now they're stuck here, or trapped elsewhere. That's what makes them so dangerous. If they were awake for most of the time, we'd all already be dead. Even I couldn't survive that.
Yeah. See, they keep talking about that. I feel like probably they didn't, maybe in this one, but I feel like either some point in this one or in the fourth instance, these guys are going to be awake, and that's going to be a problem for us. You would at least hope, if that's true, you would at least hope in the fourth instance, if they are awake, that you'd be able to get Roscoe's watch early so that you could not have to worry about the clock plus wandering anomalies or something, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, whoops, wait. Is that what I wanted? Yes. Yes, this isn't the place with the desks. It's the next area we are, I think, is where that happens. Playing with a baby angel or whatever, I guess. You know, that actually does make me think, that make me wonder though. Because we in the last instance we listened to that. Let me do this. Hang on. Can we? Oh, I don't see body bags now. I was thinking we were gonna have body bags and we could listen to them in the other, but we don't have them in the dark world. That's what I'm gonna call it for now. I don't know what else to call it, but it's very, very possible that that's not a good description at all. But okay, radio again.
Imogen is very much like me. She hunts for a purpose. She's only worried that her brother, Roscoe, will come after me. The sole reason why I'm attempting to do all of this now is because I want to get out of this life. I need to create a world that is safe. After all, I'll be a father soon. Twins, if you could believe it. Imogen understands. She wants to help raise them. She's good that way. Far too good for this world.
I'm trying to remember who Imogen is. Is Imogen the... No, Alice is the nurse. And it's not Imogen. There's another name for what I think is the doctor, the female doctor who's researching against Caleb. I don't know. Pretty sure, though, there's something... Just bookshelves, yeah. Nothing on them. There wasn't previously either, but I just figured I'd look. Okay. Still cannot get through this, right? Yeah. Okay. He says explore every room, but can I? Can I really? Now, I don't remember if I tried this. I think so, right? If I open the door in this, like, light world, and then I switch to the dark world, I think it's still closed in the dark world, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. The body of somebody who withered. I thought initially that was a different kind of anomaly. I feel like that's probably the body of somebody who was, like, withered by the anomaly. But maybe it's still just another kind of anomaly. I don't know. We completed further research of the soulless today, or as they're now called, the anomalies. Despite previously believing that anomalies were injected consciousnesses, we've proven they are indeed new souls being created within their victims. Our research has determined that there is very little brain activity occurring. Despite becoming an anomaly after being injured or killed by a paranormal entity, this does not transmit the same supernatural properties required to turn someone else into an anomaly. Our test subjects confirmed today that being injured or killed by an anomaly does not turn anybody else into an anomaly also. This knowledge is of paramount importance, so we can potentially control the spread. There are thousands of anomalies in containment across the world. We need to destroy them ASAP. Yeah, you do. Okay, I'm going to do this one more time, but I'm pretty sure, just to test that, but I'm pretty sure that's true, that that door will be closed in the alternate version of things. So if I go back over here, and apparently go around that, didn't realize that was going to bump me that way. Forgotten about that. This, yeah, is still shut and can't get in there. Yep. Okay, that's what I thought. All right. So we'll go back again. I will now push this. Said something, although I didn't hear what was said. See, and since the wristwatch was introduced, I'm trying to see if there are any new items or anything as I go along, but I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's just the same as normal. Yeah. Here's the police department. Yeah. A new one showed up there. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, I figure out how to get around him, I guess. Oh, I can just go down this back aisle. I guess it's not that hard. There's no folder over here or anything, right? Like this? No. Wait, so we just... Yeah, came straight through. Yeah, I don't see any folders or anything, so I don't think I missed anything that way. Okay.
The last time Hale had a containment breach, they almost kick-started the end of the world. It's just as well their containment facility is miles underground. This was supposed to be my last job, killing the soul render and saving Wyatt. Imogen and I could raise Naomi and Casey together when they're born. But I'm becoming increasingly aware of the ever-growing threat of the anomalies. If the Terrors aren't quarantined before they wake up, our world will be lost. It'll fall dark for a very long time.
Tears aren't quarantined before the world wakes up. So what? That means he's going to spread the virus so that quarantines are set up so that they can try to control it, I guess. Still seems like a crazy plan and probably not one we want to do, but maybe that's what has to happen. Hard to say. I obviously don't know what the best choices, like what the answers should be. I do believe that there are multiple endings in this game. I don't know what they are, but it feels like there are multiple endings, right? Like you potentially get trapped forever. You could escape at least 2 that way. Maybe you could do something that will release the virus or make sure the virus gets released in the course of your play. You find something or whatever that does that. So that would be a 3rd one, whatever. It's hard to say, but I'm pretty sure there's at least escape and stay trapped as endings. We previously believed that anomalies did not have a soul. We were wrong. They do. When a person is injured by a paranormal entity, not only does new consciousness lie in wait, but this new consciousness has a soul of its own, too. The reason why we weren't able to detect it before was because an anomaly's soul consists of different organic and metaphysical properties than a soul from our realm does. This caused it to be undetectable on our tests, leading us to calling them the soulless. Once we discovered the anomalous souls within victims, we then began calling them the anomalies, which have now become their permanent name. It just goes to show that we can be wrong about our theories. We constantly learn new information all the time, and we act accordingly. It's how we progress as a society, as a civilization. Which is then also why Daniel, the guy we've been listening to say stuff now in this 3rd instance, it's why Daniel has been saying things like the anomalies can die. They don't live forever. So whereas the other, like the Caleb, our dad, and then that, I don't remember her name, but the woman who's researching as well, they both are thinking, well, eternal life and stuff. They don't realize or they don't accept or whatever the idea that the anomalies actually have souls as well. It's not a body you can interact with. I wonder if there's only the one body you can interact with at all. Probably not. The achievement said you interact with a Wakeland survivor. So it could be. So it could be for sure that there's only the one, but it could also be that there are some in multiple areas. I would suspect the latter, but that may or may not be true. Stuff like this is bothersome too, right? The person in the sheet, basically, trying to play a ghost. If it were reality, like that's what that would mean, right? Somebody's pretending to be a ghost, jokingly. But Wakeland City. Whoa, we dropped right by an anomaly. I am not okay with that. Excuse me. Ma'am, I guess. Breastises, so I guess ma'am. These days it's hard to say because everybody defines things so differently now. And whatever. It is whatever it is. I'm not going to try to argue a point one way or the other. I'm just going to say that I found it strange. But anyway, things have changed, right? They're considerably different than they were. So now we go like this. Don't hit any, please.
Sorrowvirus is a peculiar substance. It comes from the same realm as the monsters that have invaded ours. Most of the world is blindly unaware due to no reward who work extremely hard to secure and contain these monsters. I wish I knew of their true intentions. Elijah wasn't able to find any more of the Sorrowvirus. I have the last known amount of it in a vial in my hands. Imogen and I, as well as a couple of other friends, are going to venture into Wakeland City today. This is it. The Sorrowvirus died today.
Damn.
And so do I.
Damn. Daniel and Imogen both went into Wakeland City. What if they both died? What happens to those kids? Now those kids are orphans. Stupid decisions people make, I swear. Why would you do that? Both of you? I know, like, it's like, I can't live without you. I mean, but you can. I mean, like 99.99% of cases, you can. It feels like you won't be able to. But unless you actually have out of control psychological trauma, unless that's true, you absolutely can survive without them. It sucks. I'm not going to pretend like it's not sad, sorry or anything, or sad or anything, but error? What? Okay. What happens if I go into error? Should I do that? Yeah. Let's see what happens if I do this. From source achievement. Don't know what that means. Okay. Did I just screw hang on. I want to find out what that achievement is because I wonder if I screwed myself so that I can't complete now. What is that? Node graph out of date, rebuilding. Okay. I don't know if that's like reality or if that's like an in-game joke or something. I don't know. Or if that's maybe not even a joke. Maybe it's like supposed to be part of the idea of recreating the world, this purgatory thing that Wyatt is in. I don't know. Interesting though. Okay, well, go there. I guess we go down this long hall instead. Did not touch the anomaly as we go. Hey, Wendy. Hey, why are you always wandering off, girl? That's just mean. Okay. As usual, there's nothing there. So as we go this way forward, the thing is going to go run at us again. So that jump scare is old. Oh, it didn't this time? Oh. Oh, right. It's when I get to here and then go the other direction, I guess. Yeah, now I go like this. Now when I head back, now this is when it happens. Ah! Okay. More anomalies here now. Oh, and there was a note telling me oh yeah, here. S is south. Yeah, we're on the south. That's what it is. Okay. So north, west, southeast. North. Can I see what that is? 6. Yeah, it's definitely a 6. Okay, so 6, 3, 5. 6350. Okay.
Seems I need a combination for this door.
6, 3, 5, 0. There we go. Perfect. Oh. I forgot about that. That it actually pulls you in. I saw like the kind of grainy stuff on the side and I was like, what, are we in a storm now? But no, it's just that stuff pulls you in. I'd forgotten.
We should always aspire to be the best possible version of ourselves. All too much do we see the darkness that lingers in this world. It's up to us to bring the light. Experience
would agree. I would definitely agree. Try to be the best version of you can be. Don't judge yourself by other people and what they can do. Don't judge yourself by I should have known X, Y, or Z. There's one of the dolls I need. No. Judge yourself by what you understand and what you believe and how well you live to the principles you believe, I think is the best. So if you, I'm not saying it's you're doing something good or bad or whatever by doing that, but I think the best you can do is if you understand things a certain way. Like, let's say, for example, let's use an extreme example. You grow up in a cannibalist society. I'm not saying, obviously, I think cannibalism is okay. I don't. But let's say you grew up in that society. If you, in that society, have certain rules, I don't know what they are, but let's say in a cannibalist society, you just respect everybody around you. Maybe you have like a really high respect for the people around you, just not people outside that you're going to eat, right? So then within your society, you follow the rules, you try to be the best person you can be with the understanding you have within your society. I think that's almost all anybody can ask of you. I mean, we could ask you not to eat people in this case, right? But I'm just saying, like, if you literally have no other understanding than what you've grown up with, I don't think anybody can expect anything other than you live the best you know how with how you've been taught and the environment you grew up in, right? Which there are some really bad environments out there, obviously. Some really terrible things. So, yeah, okay. So, yeah, say need to do a doll and then light the candles. Yeah, okay. So we'll light this one. We will light this one. There we go. This one. And these candles are, I think, the thing that gets me the most often. I swear I'm like where I'm hovered where I should be able to reach them, but I can't. And I'm like, why? We came from there, right? Yeah, because we came from that on that side. So we're going this way. Yeah. Yep. Willow Wells School Ritual Zone. I need to find multiple dolls now. 2, I think it is. See, this has 2, right? And then 2 dolls. Yep. And then light the candles in the proper order. Okay, so that's 1. Where is 2? There's so many places, right? It could be hanging in here just like last time. It could be somewhere else. It's over here. This time I did not have nearly as hard a time finding it. Okay, perfect. So that's 2. So now we go light the candles in the other room. Oh, and we have a guy closer by. Okay. 6, maybe, if I get close. 6? No. 5. 4. 4, 6. 4, 5. 4, 3. Where's 3? 3. 4, 2. 4, 1. Ah, give me 1. 1. 4, 1, 2. Okay, 4, 1, 2. Let's go 5. 5. 4, 1, 2, 5. Okay, 4, 1, 2, 5, 3. Crap, no. 4, 1, 2, 5, 6. 4, 1, 2, 5, 6, 3. There we go. And I don't remember which one this opens. Let's see. We came in from there, right? So it's this one, I think. Maybe not. Oh, no, it's this one. It's this way, yeah. This way opened up. This is his note about not again, right? I know how to do this. Yeah, okay. Oh, gosh. Starting to get a lot more. A lot more. Me no likey.
I just want to go home. Please. Please just let me make it home.
What is this over here? This goes down. We've not done that before. The last time, I believe that gate or like iron door was shut. We went that way before, didn't we? What's down here? I don't think we've done this one before. I'm intrigued, although this might be trouble. But I'm intrigued. I cannot, my curiosity cannot be sated. Oh. No room unexplored. Achievement. Which is... Hang on. Find the bonus grandfather clock. Okay. Are there more anomalies? Yeah, the other side of that. There's also a door. Okay, let's read the file before we move on. The anomalies have existed for as long as the tears... sorry, not tears, tears. They're spelled the same. Stupid English. Okay, let's try this again. The anomalies have existed for as long as the tears have. Ever since paranormal entities first crossed over into our realm and injured or killed living entities, anomalies have been here. Precipice... What? I think it should be precipices. Because otherwise, precipice would be the name of a group. That doesn't make sense otherwise. Yeah, I think it's okay. So, precipices have constantly mass transported anomalies through the tears, ensuring that they go unnoticed by the entire world. Oh. You're wasting your life, the Whisper just said. No, it is precipice. I think precipice is some special secret group. Yeah, I think that's what that... So it is correct. So... Precipice have constantly mass-transported anomalies through the tears, ensuring that they go unnoticed by the entire world. Once Wendy Mason disappeared and Joshua North perished, Precipice was temporarily taken over by the government before Hale absorbed all of its assets and refocused their efforts onto Purgatory and the Sorrowvirus. Since Precipice had displaced countless amount of anomalies, they were no longer a cause for concern, according to Hale. One of their test subjects has a direct mental connection to the hive mind, keeping the anomalies asleep. Once their test subject dies, the anomalies will awaken, and it will be Hale's undoing. The anomalies will ravage the world because Hale refused to build quarantine zones. Yeah. Yeah, so Caleb, right? Hey, Plutonin, welcome. Hey, I didn't notice you hopped on. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I'm doing well. How you doing, man? Okay, so then to kind of rework what my understanding of things is then. So we're Wyatt Hale, H-E-Y-L-L, Wyatt Hale. Our dad is Caleb Hale. Caleb's brother, and I don't remember his name, but Caleb's brother, so Wyatt's uncle, has gone into purgatory and managed to basically take control of the anomalies. I think maybe he even controls the hive mind so that he can control the anomalies. Anyway, so Wyatt's uncle controls the anomalies. So long as Wyatt's uncle is alive, he can maintain control so the anomalies stay asleep. However, Wyatt's uncle is mortal, just like anybody. As soon as he dies, the anomalies are no longer kept asleep, can be a problem. So, like I said, this seems to be pointing more and more to, at some point, the anomalies are going to be walking around attacking people and stuff. Whether that actually takes place in purgatory while we're in this instance or the fourth and final instance, or whether that's just the story for the world at large, it's hard to say. If you would, I don't know if I can make it really short, but if you want a summary of kind of the story and what's going on, let me know, Pluton, and I could try to fill you in. Like I said, I don't know it'll be a really short summary. I try to keep them short, but the problem is there's so many details in the course of playing a game. You might not you might not always have a short explanation available. Okay, that's locked. I'm assuming this is locked also? Yeah. Okay, so there is nothing beyond this, but it was cool to find this and to get more information. Okay, so we want to go to the right. Avoid the getting touched by the anomalies, of course. Okay. This is getting, we're not there yet quite, but this is getting to the place where we have to find like 5 or 6 dolls. No, like 6 or 7 candles and red candles, and then like 4 dolls or something like that. No. It's totally fine, man. I appreciate that you stop by as you can. Okay, well, like I said, I won't do a summary unless you feel you would like one. And then I will try to give you a summary so that it's easier for you to follow along and stuff. But if you don't need that or don't want me to worry about that, that's fine too. Just let me know is all I'm saying. I'm willing if you want me to find one. There's 1 candle. I think, like I said, I think it's like 6 candles or something. There also are dolls I'm supposed to find, but I don't know if I've ever found a doll in this room. I think it's always been a candle. And also not a doll in here, I don't think. One more time, just make sure I didn't miss. Yeah. No. Okay. I never remember the numbers of them, so, like, how many of each I'm supposed to get. So there's 1. Two candles. 3 candles. 4 candles. Still haven't found any dolls. Would not, if I had a time limit, that would not bode well. Since I have the wristwatch, I'm okay this time. 4 candles, 0 dolls so far. Feels wrong. I should have found a doll by now, I would think. Five candles. Ah, doll. 1 doll. 5 candles, 1 doll. Yeah, they do make that noise. Look, or whatever when I was by them. But the problem is that it's so quiet you don't hear it unless you're right by it. I wonder if that's a sound effect volume. There were a few different volume options. What were they? Music, dialogue, sound. I think it's probably sound. Turn this up too. Okay, and apply. And, oh, options. Apparently I went back to windowed mode. Let's go back to full screen. Apply. Alright. Resume. So 5 candles, 1 doll. 6 candles. And 1 doll. It's at least 2 dolls, but I'm pretty sure it's like 3 or 4. Here, this will tell me, I think. Nearly there. I can feel myself regaining control over my surroundings. I need to find 3 dolls and 6 red candles. Yeah, 3 dolls. I've done this. I know I can set myself free. The doll has stopped running from me. Yeah. So, one more doll. We found all the candles. One more doll. Somewhere. Red candles will automatically be transported to these candles. Yeah, so that's fine. Where is the last doll? Could be a lot of different places. I've seen them hanging on some of these bars. Like these little posts and stuff. Pipes and things like that, but... 2... Interesting that I can't find it. It's so weird. You would think... I mean, they are decently hidden. That's true. Still, you'd think with enough wandering I've done and stuff that I would not have completely missed the 3rd doll. Wonder if it's like one of those weird things like it's face down, so I don't recognize it initially. There was that one earlier that was face down. I was like, wait, what? Oh. Yeah, there's a doll right there. It just wasn't as easy to see. We found a doll right there, yeah, so I don't expect there's another one close to that. Oh, here we go. Here's the 3rd one. Hey, Wendy. Or not Wendy, that's Fran. Wendy. What am I thinking? Wait, what? But I have all of the candles. Did I only find 2 dolls? I thought I found 2. Well, damn. Okay, I guess I have another candle to find or something. Or another doll to find. Really? Man, so stupid. Oh, no, yeah, all 6 candles are lit, so I've got all the candles. So one more doll, apparently. I swear I found 2 already, did I not? I found the one lying on the corner of the one entrance, and then I just now found the Fran doll. So done. Okay, where's my 3rd doll? And down below there. Oil spill. That's lovely. Okay, seriously, where is this 3rd doll? I'm not liking. I would have already died if I had a time limit, clearly. Sorry, guys. Just not finding it, I guess. If you've spotted it, if you want to tell me, that would speed things up. I'm not expecting you've seen it, but if you have, then by all means, let me know. Yeah, so there was one over here by this entrance, and then there's that Fran doll I just found. So I thought I found another, but I guess not. Listening for music or something. The dolls make a little music, but I didn't hear anything. Don't see anything there. God dang it. Where is my final doll? Piece of crap. Ah. Shoot. This is not okay. Or did this open up? It didn't do the dang, dang, dang noise. Yeah, see, I still have another doll. That's what I thought. It's supposed to do the bring, bring, let you know that you got everything. Or at least supposed to. I don't know about that. Maybe they change it, but it has up to this point every time it's done that notification, including in this instance. Must be like in the water or something that I've been missing. Like I've not been looking in that as much. I can't imagine it's somewhere else because I've been over other things. I don't want to read that, so let's not do that one. All these people that have become corrupted and turned into anomalies. It's messed up, man. Yeah, okay, so that brings me all the way back around to where I've already been. Oh, there we go. See, that's what I was like. I was like, there's no way, bruh. Yeah. Okay. We got it. And I want to go over this other side. Over here. Not this one. This next one. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Gosh dang it. So stupid. Your lighter's run out of fluid. I somewhere need to find a replacement lighter. Not on the table there. So just like with the other lighter and also looks like Roscoe's watch, the spawn location of it is randomized. At least to point out, here we go. It's not far away though. So that's okay. No. Bring dolls, yeah. Okay. Again. I don't see a folder in here or anything to read, so I think we're good just to move on. And then this is going to, once we do this ceremony, what's going to happen is it's going to be, wait, where is it? It is one of these places. There's a bricked up hole in the wall where an anomaly reaches through, tries to grab at us. Although that may or may not actually happen. It might not be a wall and it just actually comes after us, in which case I'm probably screwed because I have no idea of any kind of safe points or anything. Wyatt, yeah. Hi, Wendy. Hi. Picked up Wyatt's doll. It's been windy every time. I was initially thinking you pick up one of each of the different dolls each time, but now this thing reaches through. Yep. Okay. Still got me. Even though I knew it was coming, it still got me. That's unfortunate. Ah, well. Can't always be hardened man, unaffected by.
During one single night. As the sun rose and lit up the landscape, it revealed corpses scattered across the land. This started at the Bear Valley Hospital, which is why this event is known as the Bear Valley Tragedy. Elijah was there when it happened. He's the only survivor. He also tells me that the Soul Render was responsible for it, as it harvested all the souls of the dead and stored them into dolls, including the souls of the children. The victims were burned, cremated almost. Oh, how can the Soul Render do something like that?
Yeah, I hope I never meet the Soul Render. I have a bad feeling, but I still am hopeful that I will not meet the Soul Render ever. But yeah. If wishes were fishes, unfortunately. Okay. If we can, time to get out of here. Get to where we... Yeah, I think... I'm trying to remember. I think... Yeah, that's all where we've been. So there's nothing to find over there. Okay. There is something. Oh, is that just shutting the door? Oh, that's just shutting the door again. I don't want to do that. Okay. I mean, I do, but I don't. Wait, I thought... Crap. How did I forget this from yesterday to today? Silhouette. What is wrong with me? Okay. Something. I forgot something. Clearly. So not here, I guess. This is basically just a checkpoint. You can click the... When you have a time limit, you can click the clock. It won't reset your time, so you're okay for a bit longer. But it will give you a checkpoint, so if you do die, you respawn to that point, I guess. Okay, so we're just going back, I suppose. No. Okay, so I go farther back. I thought this was like a turning thing or something. I just turned through an area and then... Oh, that's it. I go through this and it goes upstairs. That's right. It is. It's not exactly a turning thing, but it is just go back where you came from. That's right. Oh, you can definitely hear there's an anomaly close by over here. Yeah. What's up, bruh? Having a hard time? Sorry, man. That's unfortunate. Okay. Down into another pit. Their skin will burn yours. Yeah. Yeah, don't touch the anomalies. We learned that in the first instance. Touching anomalies is very, very, very bad. Preparing a ritual zone requires some equipment beforehand. You'll need to find a set of unlit candles, a paint can, the sigils and symbols book. These will all lead you to formulate it. Just in case the zone is locked, you may need to find a key also to ensure that you can enter the appropriate area. When you've found all of these, come back here. Once the ritual zone sigil has been painted and the candles lit, you'll be ready to set the trapped souls free from the dolls that are all around Wakeland City. It's important you set them free. They're what's plaguing the city, albeit unintentionally. Souls aren't meant to remain when the body has died. They're meant to pass onto the afterlife. When they linger for too long, souls start emanating a tremendously nauseating effect on the surroundings. That's the reason why no life wanders in Wakeland City, aside from Elijah's 3 ravens. Yeah, so we need, as a reminder, unlit candles, a paint can, a book, and a key. And the faulty flashlight so we can find what the crap we're doing. Alright. This, I mean, we already read this before. This is basically just a reminder. You need a key, set of candles, a paint can, and the book. And then come back here. Okay, as before, the key is close by. Whoa, you are really close to me. Okay, there's the key. Now I need the candles, the book, and a paint can. I'm not sure if there's anything over that way. Let's go this way for now. Jeez. I always am nervous with this area because you touch them and you die. Let's see. Here. Nothing in either of those 2 trays. Nothing there either. Okay. Guess we'll go this way a little bit. No. Okay. Keep going this way, I guess. Nothing there. Here's a book. Grab, if I can, grab that. There we go. Oh. Hello. He kept disappearing right before I click. I'm like, no. I need to click. What are you doing? Stop moving. Nothing over there. Okay. Nor there. No. Let's go this way. I am. What are you talking about? I'm trying to get on with it. Stop being a jerk. Putting pressure on me. Nothing there, but did I miss anything over here? It's not shining, so I don't think it's there. No. I don't know if you... Is there even anything beyond them? I don't think so, and I also don't think you can go that way. I think it's not designed to let you through. There are too many anomalies this time. I think previously you might have been able to get through there, but now, no. Here's the paint can. Okay. So the book, the paint can, and the key. I just need the unlit candles now somewhere. No. No. Ah, there are the candles. Grab those. Now, to get my way out of here, if I can. Jeez, so close. Stop being so... Your breath smells. Don't get so close to me. Don't stand so close to me. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm gonna move this. And, oops. No. Which one is it? I thought I was supposed to... Oh, yeah. Yep, over here. Okay, I don't see any more tape recorders or anything to access. 4. Oh, hey. 4. Uh-oh. Was I supposed to get that number from previous... Crap, I was probably supposed to get that number from previous things. Well, what I can do is fortunately, because I'm recording this, I could just rewatch my old streams and see what number was here, assuming I can see by the video, even like frame by frame. I might be able to salvage this. We'll see. Okay. 3rd was 4. We'll see. We'll find out if that's going to be a thing or not. Can imagine MacGyver inventing the cure for Sorrowvirus and telling people to get him a stone, paint bucket, and a handle of dolls. And candles, yeah. We're trapped. I don't know what we're going to do. It's okay. All I need are a paint can, candles, key, and a book. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Oh, no, no, that number is for unlocking this door, right? Yeah, I need to get more numbers than just that. Okay. So there's the 4. What else? Save yourself, yeah. For a second, I thought it said cave yourself. I was like, wait, what? That's incorrect. It's not cave yourself. 4. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's what that number is. 0451. No, but see, that's the number, 0451. So I do think this 4, even though it happens to also be a 4, I do think that's probably for that other padlock still. So 0451 is what I want. Okay. 4, 5. Ta-da! We're through. We made it through the stupid cave without getting killed again. Fortunately. Yeah, Broski's still trying to bust through like a jerk face. Am I going down? Or through here? I think I'm going through there. What is there anything past here other than this guy is crazy? I don't think it's letting me go through anyway. But I was trying to go to the left side, make sure I didn't run into him, but... Yeah, and then again, these are just instructions we've had each time saying what we do. So the ritual zone sigil will allow for any trapped souls to be set free from an unnatural or unliving vessel. So trapped souls can be set free. When it comes to the dolls, they must be placed anywhere within the symbol. Once the candles have been placed on their stands and lit, souls are ready to be freed. Wakeland City has 2 ritual zone symbols. One of them doesn't work. It destroys the soul instead. I can only pray that you discovered the correct one. All these poor souls in Wakeland City, their bodies are now one of the anomalies, withering away until they can no longer move. Nature can be cruel, but supernatural nature is far crueler. Anomalies are a dormant threat, lingering behind the scenes, waiting to arise. Once they are awake, our world will fall into an unimaginably long time. This is the same thing I said every time. So even as of the first one, it's like, we can only pray that you found the correct sigil. Which means, if this whole time we've been...
doll inside of the ritual zone.
Which means, of course, that if we found the wrong sigil for the whole game, like from the beginning of the game, then we've just caused catastrophe. But there's nothing we can do about it, because that was predetermined already. Hi, Wendy. Yeah, you're crying and stuff. I know. That's not really crying. It's like just the type of makeup, the style that they gave, right? But okay, I don't know. These candles are terrible for trying to access. Okay, and now these last two. Somewhere. Here we go. And touch the doll again. All right. And we think that frees the soul. Cross your fingers and your legs and your toes. Good luck to us. We haven't doomed souls, destroying them instead. That would not be okay. No life wanders. Okay. This way. Pull it back is what I want. Yeah. Sure that I don't think I've ever seen anything in this last room, but things might change. So you took one home, it says. So I guess that means we saved it successfully. Well, that's true or not. Last radio message, I think, for this one.
I've come to learn that the maid set aside the funding so that she may focus on her research on the Sorrowvirus instead. If the anomalies wake up, it's on her. The world will go dark and civilization will fall. I'm sorry, Imogen. I'm so sorry. What we wanted to do was just too good to be true. There's no telling how long it'll be before the anomalies awaken. We simply have no time to waste.
Oh. I think I understand. I think Imogen is Imogen's his wife, Daniel's wife. I think Imogen was the doctor that was trying to do the whole immortality thing. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's who that was now. So, we're Wyatt. Caleb is our dad. Caleb is trying to find a cure for the virus and stuff. Imogen went with Daniel. They went in originally to try to destroy the soul render, but instead, she decided she wanted things to keep going so that they could try to find some kind of way of being immortal. Yeah, that's messed up. I don't care if people suffer as long as I learn how to be immortal. Wait, what? Soul render. Yeah, that I don't think that was that? Maybe that was there before. Anyway, the fact that that's there though is not great news, I think. We're back into the safe room. Safe-ish. Yeah, check this out, bruh. Remember their names, but like a half dead or like the remnant of somebody who had been killed by an anomaly or whatever is coming halfway through the wall. That's messed up. And there's one over here also trying to come through. Oh, I do not like this. That's going to be not great news. Okay.
There's no going back now. One way or another, this is how it ends.
Achievement 3, Inheritance. So we completed the third instance, which makes sense, of course. Wyatt lives once again in the land of the living, doomed to repeat an endless cycle as a test subject, succumbing over and over to the plight of his cancers and illness. Wyatt Hale, our darling son, our magnum opus, of course. Yep. And there's the Wendy doll to the side of him, too. Renee O'Hale. Forever ending, ending 1 of 4.
And over again. Never end.
Over and over again, it'll never end. So we're still in the forever ending, I guess. Or on track for the forever ending, I guess. We'll find out. I don't know. I really have no idea. So yeah, instance 4 now is where we'll be continuing next time. This took an hour and a half. Should we just go one more? Should we go one more time through? I don't know. How exactly any of this gives anyone an idea of immortality? Do you go to purgatory and munch on souls to prolong your life or something? No. So I think now it's incorrect, right? We found out this in this latest instance. We found out that it's, I guess, incorrect. But I think the idea is basically this. That I think what Imogen's idea has to do with the Sorrowvirus itself. So the Sorrowvirus means that you steadily get more and more steadily lose more of your soul. But the Sorrowvirus somehow, I guess, because it lets you die but get reborn. So it's like, think like Highlander or something. Or Groundhog Day or something. Obviously not comedic. Where you die, but once you die, or just general reincarnation, except that you're the same thing. You're not something different. Anyway, you die, you're reborn again as yourself, but you've lost a small sliver of your soul in getting reborn. That's the problem with the Sorrowvirus. You're immortal, but you slowly lose a part of yourself each time you're reborn. So, with that in mind, okay, so first of all, let's just kind of store that to the side for the moment. Okay. So the anomalies, the tears in the fabric between dimensions or whatever, and the anomalies starting coming through. The anomalies touch somebody and they convert them, basically they convert them into an anomaly. They touch somebody and inhabit their body. That person's soul gets trapped kind of behind the anomaly. So think of it like somebody is controlling your mind, so you're in your mind able to tell that you're doing things, but you're not in control. I think that's the idea. So the anomaly basically kind of possesses you. You're still inside somewhere, but the anomaly is in control. Slowly over time, the anomaly consumes your soul or something like that, and then it's just the shell of you, which are these like burned out humanoid looking things. It's like the shell of you, but fully controlled and taken over by the anomaly eventually. They thought that the anomalies had no souls, so they originally called them soulless. And because they thought they did not have souls, they thought that the anomalies just lived forever. I mean, except if you destroyed them, like if you actively did something that would kill them. But otherwise, the anomalies just live forever, they thought. So, with that idea of anomalies living forever and the Sorrowvirus letting you get reborn over and over, but you lose part of your soul, I think Imogen is trying to find some kind of middle ground where she gets you to live forever like the anomaly, like they thought the anomalies did, while at the same time not suffering the slow soul destruction that happens when you're infected with a Sorrowvirus. I think that's what's happening. That's what Imogen's plan is. However, since that time, since Imogen started down that road, apparently they've since discovered that the anomalies are not without souls. They have souls. And so they're not called soulless anymore. And so they do the touch, and the anomaly like possesses your body and slowly converts you and eats your soul. And Imogen didn't realize that when she started down her research and everything. She thought that the anomalies were without souls, and so they would just kill somebody, but the anomaly itself would be fine and just keep living on. So she figured, well, the anomalies can live forever, and the Sorrowvirus basically makes you live forever, but has that drawback. If we can get some kind of middle ground, we can keep them living forever like the anomalies do, but we can also retain the person's soul like the Sorrowvirus. Except, when you die, you lose part of your soul to the Sorrowvirus. But unless you die, with the Sorrowvirus, you keep your full soul, unless you die. So I think that was her idea, was we'll keep the soul like with the Sorrowvirus, but it won't have the drawback of you being able to die, because the soulless don't die, so we'll get this middle ground. So everybody will be immortal, I think is her idea. I don't know how she scientifically or whatever thought she was going to accomplish that, but I think that's what she was thinking she was going to do. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense that she's trying to do it. She's going to destroy the whole world trying to do it, I think. But that was the idea anyway. Yeah, that's right. And so I knew there were multiple endings because it says ending 104 each time afterwards. I forgot. That's right. So, yeah. Unfortunately, though, each time I run through this, it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours or whatever, with all the reading and the pausing for the tape recorded voices and stuff. So with all that, I think I thought about maybe playing again, but I think we're not going to do it today. So we'll 6 days from now. So what for me ends up being Saturday. I think for you it's still Saturday, but it's Saturday evening for you, whereas for me it's afternoon. Anyway, so Saturday evening or night, we'll play the final instance of this. Like Saturday evening night for you. So, that's where we'll leave it for now. Yep. So we're getting close. We're getting close to figuring things out. We're just not quite there yet, of course. It won't be too much longer. I mean, like I said, just one more instance and we're done. Now, I don't know how long it'll take us to get through. That's the other thing. That is the other thing, is I don't know if we get Roscoe's watch again the fourth time. If we don't get his watch again the fourth time, we're going to have to be doing what we did the first time, running and touching clocks and stuff, while trying to avoid all of the extra anomalies and things. So there's a very good chance that I die and I die and I die and I die and I die trying to figure it out, right? So with that in mind, I think we can't assume that the fourth instance is going to take just an hour and a half or something. So it wouldn't have even been just like another hour and a half to play. It would have been maybe like 2-3 hours more to play, depending on how difficult it is for me to get through that. So it's going to have to be 6 days from now. So thanks to the well, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for hopping on. I know you probably have other stuff you could be doing, so I appreciate the support as always. and the chat, and it's good. I like talking about the theories and stuff. It's very cool because that helps me kind of in my head try to piece together things and figure things out. All right, so I'll have more videos uploaded soon, hopefully, and I'll talk to you next week. Till then, peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy.
Oh, that's so sad.